it's a nice plump pillow. The slipcase is decorated with embroidered dolphins. Sleep well, lady. I press down. She wakes and begins to struggle. Old Nintendo gamer.
And son.
Hello and welcome back to Old Nintendo Gamer and Son as we push our husband once again overboard. Oh, what's this? Is Veronica Villensey playing around? Eagle-eyed photographers catch starlet Veronica Villensey stepping over the mystery man. Mr. V's beau was a strapping chap in a uniform. We've got to say, they make a fine pair. The twosome were spotted outside a BUF rally in Manchester shortly before the Villensey couple boarded ship. Our advice, get that woman out of the country quick, Mr. V. Little did they know, I'm on board with him.
We stood together at the rail, Malcolm and
Ah.
I told him I could see dolphins playing in the wake
Why
of
is
the
this
boat.
playing through completely again?
He leant over to see them.
I've got you by the bollocks now, my dearest.
So I grabbed him by the belt. And I threw him overboard.
Can I get Lady Armstrong to stay quiet? One of these people is a blackmailer. It's Lady Armstrong. Definitely. Good morning, Mr. Villains here. Who's there? Steward, Mom. What you want? Captain says we put into Liberty Island at 4 p.m. and breakfast is still being served, Mom. Thank you, Steward. Very good, Mom. All right, Veronica. 8 hours, and then you're free. Right then, before that, so kill everyone, Veronica. All are sinners. That's one way of getting out of it. Can you imagine floating into New York on a boat with nobody else alive but me? Can I get Lady Armstrong to stay quiet and someone aboard is a blackmailer? Alright, we're gonna try and do pretty much what we did last time, but with a subtle difference. Right, I need to go to the bathroom. I don't really care about someone not sleeping in my bed last night. I look quickly away. There's a bottle of tablets by the sink. I'm going to need those tablets, actually. I'm going to put those, hopefully, next to Lady Armstrong after I kill her. And it'll get blamed on the... pocket the other one. The tablets, sleeping tablets, strong ones. Veronica's little helpers. It's a wonder I woke up at all. Go back, and if you haven't seen them, I hurry back out of the cabin. There's a label on there, but now I want to leave. I very, very quickly, but damn, this is... I don't think I got time for this. I need to see car stairs, getting things in the right place. I'm making my way to the upper deck, not quickly enough. My earring. No, it's not here. Ah, Mrs. Villensey. It's Mr. Carstairs, the young English gentleman. Damn fine day, what? Good morning, Mr. Carstairs. Are you up here looking for your diamond by any chance? I found it lying here on the deck like a ballyfish just now. Lucky thing I did too. Might have flopped back into the sea. Look, I'm afraid I only found the one though. Oh, Malcolm would be furious if he knew I'd lost it. They're extremely dear. You should be more careful, old fruit. Oh, you're so right. I wonder how it got here. You came up on deck after me. Quite a mystery, don't you think? Shall we take a turn around the deck? Don't think I've got... another time, perhaps. I'll hold you to that. Good day to you, Mrs. Villensey. Time is a thing. Don't panic. I'm going to move on quickly. Do I put my earrings on? No. No time to waste. There's absolutely no time to waste. We're flying. I do want to see Lady H, but I've also got to go and seduce. I've also got to get down into the smoking room, damn it. Oh, no. I've gone the wrong place in the wrong time. Damn. Malcolm's jacket's hung over the back of the chairs. No, I want to leave. Sorry, I've just wasted time. I was thinking of something else. Right, let's get up the top of the bridge. I can be up at 9:45. I've wasted about 20 minutes here. To reach the bridge, you climb a metal ladder from the upper deck. It's a terrible idea. The masterful Commander Anders is at the wheel. On a hook inside the bridge is a key with a bright red fob. Wave to Anders. Commander. Mrs. Villinsey. Come in. The bridge isn't empty. There are a few duty officers about. And how are you faring this morning, Mrs. Villinsey? Better for seeing you, Mrs. Villinsey. I usually do my rounds between 11 and 12. At about past, I could be near your cabin. Perhaps you might be in. I'll see you there. Have you been up here before? Never, I think. The view is quite impressive. Yes, indeed. The upper deck seems a long way down, doesn't it? See, there's Lady H at the rail, sniffing at the hip flask, I'd say. She usually goes to drink in the restaurant after lunch. Do you know I was here on watch last night? Oh, what did you see? Oh, it was a quiet night, light breeze, no fog. Relatively good visibility. You saw something on the upper deck. Very clearly. You and your husband like to take the air at night. But did you know you're not the only ones who do that? Lady Armstrong also takes a stroll about that time. Was she alone? Oh, the deck was well attended last night, as I recall. A few key characters on our little stage. Now, Mrs. Villinsey, I should perhaps return to my duties. What's that key? I need that key. The one with the red tag. That's my pass key. Why? Can I borrow it? No, Mrs. Villinsey. It's more than my job is worth to give to a passenger, even one as charming as you. Anders pats his trouser pocket. Ooh, which pocket was that now? This one? Ugh. No. Not that one, Mrs. Villinsey. Maybe this one, then. Please, Mrs. Villinsey. I'm trying to steer a boat. Oh, you don't need a key for that. I'll look after this while you turn that big wheel of yours. I can't just give it to you. Can you give it to me later? I'd be very happy to. I'll take very good care of it. I promise. It'll be quite safe in my hands. Please stop tugging at it, Mrs. Villinsey. It's attached. The key, I mean. Just slip it to me, Anders. I promise I'll be good. Anders looks quickly around, then presses the key into my hand. Here, now leave me alone. You're quite formidable. I enjoyed it too. I slipped the pass key into my pocket with satisfaction. Till 11:30 then. I don't think I'll be there. Good day, Mrs. Villinsey. Go back down, right. I need to get down into continue. Right, we're going down. I don't need to see that. Where is Lady H? I need to see Lady H very quickly. If she's still there, she is. Come on. I clamber down to the upper deck. I'm standing by the rail as Lady H swans by. Veronica, dear, are you quite well? You look awful. Oh, my husband is missing, Lady Honoria. I haven't seen him since last night. Really? And she knows I did it. Husbands are terribly unreliable. Worse than motor cars, and you still have to crank them. Have you seen him? Me? No, I don't have him squirreled away in my cabin, my dear. We missed out at you at breakfast. Everyone was very worried. I wasn't feeling well. So I can see, dear. But you're doing better than some. Oh, dear, are you ill? Oh, I'm in fine fettle. Don't you let anybody tell you otherwise. Toodles. No, look. Up there on the bridge. Isn't that the commander? Can he see us down here? Oh, yes. There's an excellent view from up there, I believe. Hello! Oh, I do believe he's waving at us. She treats him to a wave of her handkerchief, then turns to smile at me. You rather like him, don't you, dear? He's very dashing. Oh, indeed. Quite a favourite of mine, but you know, dear, not all that glitters is gold, as they say. You don't trust him? Oh, I would trust him. Maybe not to sail a boat, though. He's a war-decorated commander. Oh, you're a fan. How delightful. But listen. Our beloved commander, my dear, he has a secret. Oh, you're quite a detective, aren't you? Me? No, not at all. I'm just interested in people, really. People are fascinating things, always hiding things. Always. Mark my words, dear, no one has ever been straight with you. Not ever. She pulls a string of rosary beads from her pocket and strides away. I need to see her in a room. Go below. Continue. Where is she gone now? I need to go and see maybe Clarissa while I'm waiting here. No, I'm gonna... Oh, she's gone to the chapel. Let's go into the smoking room. Jesus Christ, this is tight. Malcolm's jacket is still there. Seated in the heavy chairs, a man with enormous walrus moustaches. Carstairs is here too, quietly smoking. Did I see Carstairs? Yes, I did. Go through. He salutes. Oh no, I've come in here now. He's going to mention the diamond to him.
Nib Subjar, Major Sabid Singh of the 14th retired obviously, at your service.
Veronica Villinsey.
Oh, I know who you are. Oh, chaps talk about their wives. Not very complimentary, I'm afraid.
That is rather true, I'm afraid. Then you have me at a disadvantage.
But perhaps you can use that to lure me into overconfidence.
Very good then.
Yes, ma'am.
My husband's jacket. I've done things in the wrong order.
I'll have one of the stewards run it back to your cabin.
Oh, thank you. My little man appears and takes the jacket away. And I leave. I'll be going now.
Mem Sahib.
Right, hopefully... She's having a drink in the restaurant right now. What am I doing? The aft cabins belong to the Major and to Miss Clarissa Turpentine. I need to get that diamond. There's sobbing coming from the nearby cabin. Must be Clarissa. I should have done this earlier, I think. Knock on Clarissa's door. Clarissa, are you in there? Go away. You're going to want to talk to me. Are you threatening me? You witch! I never want to see you again. I know what you did to him. I know. Clarissa, have you seen Malcolm? Where is he? You don't know. Oh my God, Veronica, you really don't know. What did you see, Clarissa? Please tell me. Go away. Do you know where he is? He's dead. You must know that. Go away. Leave me alone, you monster, you harpy. She collapses and floods of tears again, enough to spoil her bedsheets. I need to knock again, though, to get her out. How can she know? How much did she see? Clarissa. Go away. Meet me on the upper deck. Why? It's important. Trust me. I hate you. Right, I'm doing everything I did before, plus doing a little bit of extra. And then Clarissa steps out, right, and hurries up the passageway. Good job there. She's gone. I use the pass key to get in here. I step inside, close the door behind me. I'm inside Clarissa's cabin. I drop an earring on the floor. Go to the desk. There's a read one. I should have done this earlier, I think. And then gone to my husband's jacket. Poetry. She runs Malcolm with Falcon. Take one. This one. I could drown with the powerful eyes, love, and leave the cabin. I got one of Clarissa's poems locked. Right, so dear. Do I go to the... Lady H is still in the restaurant, though. Can I talk to her about... Lady H is sitting by herself by one of the tables. May I join you, Lady H?
Of course, dear. A drink?
At lunchtime?
What? It isn't breakfast? Steward, you know how I like them.
Yes, ma'am.
As dirty as it comes, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Dirty? Oh, filthy. They mix it with the brine straight from the sea.
Here you are, ma'am, just as you like it.
Sordid. Thank you so much.
Under the table, I get a tablet out and hold it ready in my palm. I can't alter a drink while she's looking right at me. Oh, I need to make her look away. Maybe I will have that drink. Steward, over here, please. She's turned away, waving her handkerchief for attention. Now. I slip the tablet into a glass. It sinks to the bottom and dissolves like an olive oil.
Damn it. He'll be over in just a moment.
Wait for my drink. I drum my fingers on the tabletop. Lady H raises an eyebrow. I stop.
Here you are, Mrs. Villinsey. Straight up with a twist.
Lady H takes a sip of a disgusting drink, then frowns.
Ahoy there, steward. There's something floating in my drink.
Oh dear.
Get me another one.
Right away. I slip another tablet into my palm. Here you are, ma'am. I hope this one is more to your liking.
I'm sure it will be. You've not found your man, I suppose?
I think he's avoiding me.
Yes, well, it doesn't look good.
So I slip the tablet into my drink and stir it in. Did I see you out on deck last night? Taking a starlit stroll?
Oh, yes, I always do. Not so much to see, of course, but I heard something, though.
Heard what?
A great big splash. I think someone threw a chair overboard.
Oh, she doesn't know. Perhaps it was a whale.
Perhaps. I hadn't thought of that.
Lady H lifts a glass and winks at me.
Chin chin.
Do you have any children, Lady H? I'm trying to make a...
Do you know, my dear, but I never did. I meant to, but somehow the moment never arose. And then, of course, it was too late.
Lady H sniffs and looks away. Swap drinks. I swap our drinks over. Come on.
But if I had a child, I would have called him Marmaduke Duck for cuddles.
Lady H treats me to a winning smile. Cheers.
Very, very good health.
I take a sip and Lady H sips hers. Yes, she's had some sleeping tablets.
Cheers, oh! I rather think this must be yours, dear.
She spits a mouthful delicately into her handkerchief and swaps the drinks back round.
Drink up.
Leave. Goodbye, Lady H.
You're not finishing your drink? I really don't blame you. Goodbye, Mrs. Villinsey.
Oh, she knows everything.
Nice to talk to you. You're not what I expected.
Damn. At least she's had a few drinks now. I did drop the earring, didn't I? Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
I need to talk. I don't know how to get her to tell me the... Damn. Let's try the forward cabins. No, let's not try the forward cabins. Hello? No answer. Nothing. 15 minutes idle by. From along, a lady wobbling slightly.
Ah, my lovely, there you are again. Always popping up like a little mole. Not still hunting for your stray husband, are you? I can promise you he's not in my cabin.
Have you seen him?
Of course I haven't seen him. He's probably hiding, playing cards. Now, stand aside.
She catches herself against the door frame as she steps inside. Sea's a little rough, isn't it?
It's horrendous, I hate the sea. It's like a petulant little child. Goodbye.
She slams the door. Lady Honoree has the cabin more or less herself separate of the ship. Can I talk to her before... Presuming no one sees her rolling back drunk to her room. Knock. Lady H? I think she's asleep. Right, see, I don't have anything to bribe Carstairs. Inside her cabin, she has little medicines, a stack of books, a glass to put her teeth in. Lady H is asleep on the bed. Lady Armstrong is sleeping lightly.
Oh, so.
She's missed the pillow completely. Pick up a pillow. It's a nice plump pillow. The slipcase is decorated with embroidered dolphins. Sleep well, lady. I press down. She wakes and begins to struggle. I push down harder. Her legs start kicking like she was a bug on its back. I shove her pillow back down with a pillow. She fights with wild energy like an animal. But there's no match for me. I've got Lady Armstrong to be killed quiet. Let's just put that pillow back nicely. And leave her be. I step quietly away from her. Step outside. Right, I close the door quietly behind me. Now it's time to leave. It's 2 o'clock already. Right, so she's dead in there. What else do I need to do? I need to sort out Carstairs, and I can't without Clarissa says she saw something. If I go back to my cabin, 2 hours from my day. Someone just dropped Malcolm's jacket to my room. I take it and hang it over a chair. Look in the pockets. What have you got here? Wallet. Oh, the wallet is there now. No incriminating notes. Take Malcolm's wallet. I lift Malcolm's wallet from the pocket of the jacket. £400. That's all our traveling money. Done. That's that. There's still time. Not much time, that's for sure. What else could I do? The Major's room is so tidy for the moment, I wonder if I've opened an occupied cabin by mistake. On the nightstand is a small book wrapped in cloth. The cloth bindings are delicate and carefully wrapped. The book itself is written in characters I can't read. This isn't for me. Right, so the cupboard. The Major's few belongings seem to be piled in a green kit bag at the bottom of the cupboard. He hasn't even hung his jacket. I'm running out of time. The Major has a few travel papers, but they're no interest to me. The desk itself has one drawer. He must have something hidden in here, Major. A hip flask, something. In the desk drawer is a little notebook tied up with a length of string. A diary, perhaps. I untie the string and open it to the first page. Observations. Property of Subdadar, Major Essing. This writing is minuscule. He must write this with a magnifying glass. It's some kind of list. What's this one? Jonas Anders, Commander. Jonas, what a lovely name. Nervous, unsure of himself, Flimflam does not carry his rank. Flimflam? Alright, tie it back up. I retie the cord and leave it. Put the drawers. I'm really running out of time. Step outside. I step gratefully back out in the corridor and close the door behind me. Leave. At last, my cabin is truly mine. I fall into my chaise. Malcolm's jacket is still hanging over a chair. The door opens suddenly and Anders steps inside. There you are. We're needed in the restaurant now. Walk me there? Certainly, madam. Let me take your arm. Nice. Right then, here we go. There's one thing I've overlooked, though, and that is Carstairs. I needed to get Lady H on my side. In the restaurant, Carstairs and the Major soon. Clarissa Turpentine standing apart, still sniffling. Anders walks me in and steps to one side.
Oh, thank you all for coming. Anders, where's Lady Armstrong?
I looked in on her, but she was fast asleep. I couldn't wake her.
I imagine she wouldn't be able to help us anyway. We will continue without her. I apologize for gathering you all here. It's most unusual, but I believe something unusual has indeed occurred. Mrs. Villinsey. Malcolm Villinsey isn't with you?
I knew it. He's missing since last night. I'm worried sick.
It's true, I think. The maid told me the bed hadn't been slept in.
That's because he's dead. Dead because of her. I saw him fall into the sea. Last night he fell past my window as I looked out. Why didn't you tell anyone? Why didn't you tell me? Because I loved him. I didn't know if you could understand that. There, I said it. You were on the upper deck last night, Mrs. Villinsey. I didn't go near the upper deck last night. But you did. You dropped your earring up there. I mean, it was your earring, wasn't it? It was my earring, yes, but I wasn't on deck last night.
So how do you explain it?
I think Malcolm gave them to Clarissa. Maybe she wore them up on deck. Has anyone looked in her cabin for the other one? I found an earring like that in my cabin. She must have gone in and dropped it. And I didn't go on deck last night. I was in my cabin waiting for Malcolm, but he never came.
Diamond earrings. If my friend Carstairs here was not mistaken, and you were in love with him, Miss Turpentine, it's quite plausible that he gave you such a gift. The very fact is, Mr. Villinsey is missing.
Excuse me, the maid has just... I'm sorry, this is very shocking. But Lady Armstrong is dead.
This settles it then. Let me tell you a little something. Earlier today, Lady H confided in me. She told me she believed the ship was sinking. Last night she said she heard something fall off the boat.
Oh no.
I fear so. Lady Armstrong was, perhaps without realizing it, reporting that she witnessed a murder, and now she is dead.
Oh my God.
Indeed, Mrs. Villinsey, this tells me two things. Firstly, Malcolm Villinsey was murdered last night. Secondly, that the murderer is among us. Our list of suspects is not long. Miss Turpentine. You were in love with him, Miss Turpentine, and like a cad he claimed to love you. He bought you with a beautiful diamond. As America approached the demand, he leave his charming wife quite naturally. He refused.
Oh, that's not true. He was ready to leave me, her for me. We made plans.
If that were true, Miss Turpentine, then you would not have pushed him overboard in a fit of jealous rage.
Say nothing.
One moment, please. It is a wonderful story. The jealous murder, the sudden red rage.
Oh dear, I've had it.
The crime of passion. But then, Lady Armstrong, an old woman, killed because perhaps she saw something. Killed so artfully, in her sleep. I ask you this. Is this the second act of a rash, hot-headed, jealous woman? A woman who has been in tears all day? Or is this, shall we say, tidying up of loose ends? More the act of a calculating villain. It is too neat.
I didn't do any of it.
Do not worry, Miss Turpentine, I believe you. Tell me, Mrs. Villinsey, why exactly did you kill him?
I didn't.
Yeah, you did. And Lady Armstrong too, because of what she saw. You planned it and executed it with the polished finesse of a fine actress. Your lines, they were too perfect.
Mrs. Villinsey, please come with me. Maybe I shouldn't have killed her. Maybe I should have attempted to kill her, and then...
Then she's scared.
And then she's scared.
And then she won't talk anymore. I will what the she wants and give it to her.
I thought you loved me, Anders. I had dreams. You are very fine, Miss Veronica Villinsey, but not fine enough to hang for. Just come with me. You better stay in your cabin until we dock. Didn't get away with it again. I'm at the correctional facility. Mrs. Villinsey? Banged up socialite Veronica Villinsey was dramatically arrested for the murder of her husband as the SS Hook put into harbour. Brooklyn, Mrs. Villinsey will be guest of Sing Sing Correctional Facility in somewhat less comfort than a widow. Nothing about the death of no freedom, no life insurance, no loose ends. There are no loose ends. That's one way to look at it. Thank you for watching this attempt 6. Loose ends are things that might incriminate you or get blackmailed against later on. And we'll be back with a 7th attempt as we try and silence that old woman, but I also want to look more into Carstairs. Maybe I can just shut him up about the diamond earring straight away. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and give us a like if you've enjoyed our content. You can follow us on X, Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. We also have a private Discord server for some laid-back gaming chat, and if you're feeling generous, you can support us via Ko-fi. All the relevant links are in the description below.